Good afternoon, everybody. I think it might be working now. You're gonna have to let me know. We got Moji, Tim, Johnny K, Moji in the chat right now. Did it work this time? I need to know if it worked or not. So it looks like it's working on YouTube. I think we're good. We might be good. Confirm. Good, good, good. Maybe good. No, no good. Let me know, and we'll be going on here. Sup, Clay? Johnny K, what's going on, man? Where, Clay? Moji, I know you might be messing with me, Moji. I know you might be messing with me. Michael, Johnny K, Moji, Tim, glad to have all you guys in here right now. Let's see here. The overall market closed down today. AMC down 5.90%. GameStop down 7.5%. $25.87 on GameStop, $16.98 on Shiba Inu Coin. It is like quadruple tapping this 1700 point per coin level. And once again, testing it this afternoon. Bitcoin doing the exact same thing at 63,600, 63,400 here. Tapping it all afternoon long. It is a level of support, so hopefully it holds up there. But 63,452 right now, and throwing red lines on the screen, so hopefully it turns back around. The overall NASDAQ finished 0.70% lower on the day today, and let's just confirm. Yeah. All right. Yeah, JB, Moji, I see you guys messing with me. All right. We got dial up in the chat now as well. The NASDAQ 0.70% lower on the day today. Really getting hit hard over the last 2 days, man. 3+% decline yesterday, another percent on the day today. Pretty tough day, or pretty tough 2-day concession, and pretty tough week for the NASDAQ. You got Dogecoin sitting at 1178, down 4.5%. SHIB down 10% today, 1697. Of course, it is because of the hack that's taking place there. The Shiba Inu coin is outpacing losses and all other coins. Ethereum sitting at 33.99 right now, back down below 3,400. Bitcoin sitting at 63,458. The SPY 552. QQQ 479. Molinado 1.6. Oh my gosh, dude, $1.60. All-time lows on Molinado. Sundial sitting at 209, Netflix 643, MPW 470, Tesla 249, Amazon sitting at 183, down 2.20%, Apple 224. Losses across the board today, man. I don't know what it is, but people are getting scared again. People are they're scaredy cats is all they are. They're scaredy cats. But of course, we are not scared. We are here for the gains, man. That's what we're here for. And we're here for this view. I thought I just heard a cat meow. Caught it yesterday. Pepe hitting an all-time high. Johnny K. Pepe's doing okay, man. It is. We looked at Pepe earlier. We can pull it up again here. Dial up the chat. Dial up Deja Vu. I think so. Go figure. SHIB screwing every single thing. It is, man. It is. Shiba Inu Coin, the Indian exchange getting hacked over there. Of course, people get scared when things get hacked. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. So here we are, $100 million in Shiba Inu Coin. I think it was like $235 million total. $100 million in Shiba Inu Coin stolen. Oh my gosh, man. You need a stinking bounty coin. Holy smokes, man. Dude, let's be humane here, right? Let's be humane. But could you just imagine, like, what's going to happen to somebody who steals $235 million off this Indian exchange? What's going to happen to him? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is going to happen to these people. You know that nothing is going to happen to these people. Even if they find them, nothing's going to happen to these people. Oh, well, we got international law. We got to worry about all this, all that. We'll just get the money returned, some of the money returned. Whatever we can find, we'll get it returned. Nothing's going to happen to these people. Dude, could you imagine if they just knew that a bounty coin existed? Dude, 10%, right? 10% bounty out there. Could you just imagine a $200 million heist? All of a sudden, these guys got a $23 million bounty out on them. Somebody's gonna track him down for $23, dude. Could you imagine what would happen to these people for $23 million? Dude, Bounty Coin would do so stinking well. It would clean up the crypto space faster than you knew what would happen. These little hackers. Because here's the thing that I know, right? These guys might be bad, right? They might be some smart dudes. But there's always somebody out there that's smarter. There's always somebody out there that can work just a little bit harder. There's always somebody out there that's willing to go against you. Yeah, Bounty Coin, dude. I don't think you'd be seeing too many heists in the crypto space if you had a $20 million bounty on your head. Let's see. All my Lunk bags are packed. Nice, John David. Very good, man. Very good. You know, I think my meme bags are packed too. I took a walk with my dad this afternoon. There's a small part of me that would like Mother Coin to go up a little bit. And I would like to even out my holdings, if possible, between Mother and Daddy. Right now, I own more Mother token because it's at a lower price, but a higher value in Daddy token. I would like to even them out so they're about the same token value, same amount of tokens being held in each one. But, yeah, dude, aside from that, I don't know if I will be adding to them or not. There's a chance that I do, as they have fallen down. But we'll have to see, man. I cannot wait for the bull market rally to take place in both of these tokens, all of the cryptocurrency world. It's going to be beautiful out there. Pixfi, any comments? Avraj Singh. Nope, but we can look it up. Pixfi. 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 Pixelverse? Dude, not this one, man. Don't go for this Ethereum. This is a rug pull. This is a honeypot. You just tell by the gain and the score. Well, you thought it was going to pull it up. Yeah. Pixelverse. 97 people have been taken advantage of. Darn it. Let's see, 5 minutes. They're going to be all green lines. Yep, all green lines. Honeypot, disagreement. Yeah, right. Dude, who the heck would disagree on whether or not it's a honeypot? Nobody's sold. They can't sell, man. Probably 100% sale tax. I don't see why there would be a disagreement there. Yeah, honeypot.is is calling it a honeypot there, so pretty sure they would know. Looks like a honeypot to me anyway. They can sell. They're probably getting hit with a ridiculous tax when they do sell, though. So just be careful with this one. I don't know if this is the one you're talking about or not, but I wouldn't get terribly into that one. Let's see what we have here. Pepe, as it loads up, $147 million market cap. Put that bad boy on a daily chart. Testing new all-time highs. I like it, man. I like it. Pepe continues to whoop, 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 whoop. Hit higher highs, higher lows. Very good sign. Especially in the current market, man. Especially in the current market. Pepe looking very good there. Tim, thank you very much for the super chat. Tim says, $100 million SHIB. When they hodl like good Shibazens, it'll be worth $10 in 3 weeks. Bounty coin, bro. I'd be way richer. Indian scammers. Go figure. Dude, I'm telling you, Bounty coin would catch on so fast. Dude, you know, it could essentially be the insurance that these exchanges hold anyway. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to insure these cryptocurrency exchanges for hacks and so on, because they happen so often and there's so much money. How could you insure for hundreds of millions or billions of dollars on these exchanges? You can't really do it unless there's essentially a 10% premium in the case that it ever happens. Bounty coin would be that insurance. Bounty coin, dude. Listen. Probably can't mention it on YouTube, but dude, if the thieves were afraid of what was going to happen to them, and the insurance premium or the deductible was a 10% homage to bounty coin, or the guys that got the bounty, oh boy, dude, you'd clean up those bad actors so stinking fast, man. You really would. Could you imagine Binance just buying into bounty coin? Because it would essentially be a way to insure all of their holdings against hack. Insure all of your holdings against hack. Dude, bounty coin could immediately have a multi-billion-dollar valuation. It would be beautiful, dude. Bounty coin is probably the highest utility token that anybody could ever create. Kendu dropping. Kendu chads in the coming days. Big buy pressure incoming. Nigel, let's check it out, man. Pepe rolling, big Pepe energy. All right, we can look at Pepe as well. Tim, I have Pepe. Thanks for the old man advice. I like it, dial up. I like it. I think Pepe was, what, 1,200 points per coin there? Shiba Inu Coin bouncing back a little bit. Bitcoin bouncing back a little bit. But we want to take a look at, what did we just say here? Oh, Kendu. Yeah, let's see if Kendu's falling back to the mean trend line. 4%, man. Kendu's not a very large. That's not a very large decline. The whole market's down 4% today. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, so I would actually expect Kendu to fall. This is technical analysis at its finest, man. So you look at Kendu Inu here. Came up. Hit this horizontal level of resistance, which was support, support, support on the way down. Now, of course, it's going to act as resistance. So, tapping it here, coming back down a little bit. I would imagine that Kendu could fall all the way back down to this 1058 level, or 11 flat in this area right here. So, up to you if you want to use this trend line as a buy, or, of course, if you want to buy it on a little bit of a dip here. Not bad, man. I still think that it's following its overall ascending trend line, so Kendu's still looking strong. It's actually looking like a stronger buy than it was back here when it was ripping up. Gotta respect these trend lines. Gotta respect those trend lines right there. Let's see. Thoughts on Hedge. H-E-G-E. What is this? Like a little hedgehog? Let's see here. Man, oh man, Dex Tools is slow. Man, oh man, I do not know. Dude, I don't know where they come up with these tokens. I've never seen this token even trending. But somehow it's got 7.4 thousand holders, $14 million market cap, $1 million in the liquidity pool. And a very strong graph. This is a very nice graph, man. So, yeah, Hedge. This would be the ascending trend line on Hedge in this area right here. You know, testing it, coming up, testing it, coming up, testing it, coming down, testing this level. So, you do have a little horizontal level of support in the area that it's at right now. But I'd be on the lookout for this ascending trend line. If it comes down and tests this area, especially knowing that you have some like horizontal support in this area here as well. That's all I'd be looking at, man. Boom, if it comes down into here, watch out for this. And then it could easily bounce back off. If it does, your first level of resistance is going to be right here. So, you got a little horizontal channel that you may end up in, but still a beautiful ascending trend line since that token started there. GBP went to $1.30. You know, I don't know where it's been, Chris. I don't know where it's been. So, let's see if that is... Let's see if that's high or low. GBP USD, man. You don't have that on Weevil here? Yeah, we do. Oh, it is. Well, all right, pulling back on the day today, but yeah, up nicely. So you guys can see the GBP USD, or the pound versus the dollar here. Pound versus the dollar had risen nicely over the last 2 weeks as the pound would have gotten stronger against the dollar, or bought more dollar. 1 British pound bought $1.30, or $1.3. Pulling back a little bit, but hitting some nice resistance in that area and having a nice increase. Well, hello. Having a nice increase over the last 2 weeks here. Yeah, this is a good little girl. These cats, man. Cats are funny. I didn't even know she was right here, and she just jumped right in my lap. These cats are like little stealth ninjas, man. All right, Shiba Inu Coin bouncing a little bit. Bitcoin bouncing a little bit. Let's get some gains going on in the afternoon here. Dude, I just want to wake up. I just want to wake up to the most bullish market scenario that we could possibly have. I want Bitcoin to be testing all-time highs. I want Ethereum to be testing all-time highs. I want SHIB to be testing all-time highs. I want to wake up to just retail euphoria, man. My goodness. One of these days, it's going to happen. Pepe, a Floki, and I'm still playing Tonic. Oh my gosh, dude, Tonic is one that I haven't talked about in a while. Maybe a bit sentimental on Tonic, but that was the start of my major success. Very, very nice, Tim. Yeah, we haven't talked about Tonic in a very long time for a while. Dollar's gone until Trump. Thanks for the time, buddy. Hey, Chris, absolutely, man. Thanks for being in here, dude. Thanks for bringing up the GBP USD. I haven't looked at the pound in quite some time. I used to look at Forex every day, but I don't look at Forex every day anymore. I got to see if this cat will let me pet her. Love you. You're such a good little girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This cat's got like 5 knives in her paws, man. Golly, I gotta trim these paws. Gosh. Those are sharp. Those are sharp, little kid. Those are sharp. Now, this cryptocurrency is looking pretty good here going into after hours. Very strong, I don't know, half hour for Bitcoin. Very strong, 20 minutes for Shiba Inu Coin right here. I do hope that it continues up because I want to see some gains. And I want to see retail return, man. Retail has just been dead for the last, like, 2 years. I wish they would come back. It's a lot more exciting when people are excited, if that makes sense. But right now, dude, you can see the cryptocurrency search volume, cryptocurrency interest is literally bottomed out. I don't know if it could ever technically go back to a level of 0 now. There's always going to be somebody searching for cryptocurrency because they know what it is at this point. But, jeez. If you go to the... Nah, you got to go custom time range. Let's see if we can do... Can I just type this in? Yes, I can. 2017 to now. Maybe we can load it. There's my baby girl. You coming over here? Maybe we can load it. Google might not want us to see. All right, here it is. Yeah, dude. We are literally at the lowest level that we have been in since the entirety of cryptocurrency's existence, going back to 2017. Retail, they'll come back, man, and when they do, we are going to make a ton of money. But until they do, things are probably going to be a little boring, and you're not going to have those major run-ups and those major, I guess, exponential rallies that we hope for. We're Farmy, the true test of market and integrity of the SEC. Yeah, dude, SEC, letting Farmy go, letting Farmy just take people's money. What are you doing, huh, you crazy cat? Farmy coming... Dude, Farmy says it was up a little bit today, but we got a red candle here. Farmy at 58 cents. Get a negative wick coming down here, bringing it all the way down to 56 cents. But Farmy closing at 58 cents there. Farmy has done nothing but rip lower. Dude, if you would have bought Farmy just earlier this year, in March, the last 3 months, you lost 50% of all of your money. And you can trust me. If you buy Farmy now, in 3 months, you're going to lose another 50% of all of your money, and it's going to be trading at 25 cents. So, don't touch Farmy, man. Don't touch Farmy. Horrible company, horrible executives, horrible to the SEC lets it continue on. Yeah, they're going to take all your money if you buy Farmy. Just don't do it. And don't know if you ever looked at Onyxcoin. Well, we've looked at it before, but I don't know too much about it, so we can take a look at Onyx here. Onyx has been out for a while, though, right? I could look at Onyx on CoinMarketCap. Are we talking about this one? Or are you talking about a different one? Let me know. Nah, there's no way you're talking about this one. Got $178 in the liquidity pool. This one. Yeah, $46 million market cap. $3 million in volume here. I thought we had to look at this one on CoinMarketCap. Alright, down heavy at 0016 from the 10-cent price point, 17-cent price point that it had back in May of 2022. Now, the volume was drastically higher in May of 2022, $200 million a day being traded. Yeah, man. $100 million. What do you got here? $140 million, $30 million, $60 million a day. Now it's down to $3 million a day, but very strong decline. I don't know if this is because of dilution. I don't know if it has to do with bear market. I don't know why it declined here, but dude, if you ran 0016 to the 6800X to get back up to these levels, it'd be a $4 billion market cap. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, look at market cap here. Market cap was at $7 billion. So, I mean, I don't know what happened to Onyx, right? I truly don't. But, if you got back up to these levels, you're talking a 100x increase to get back up to these May, June of 2022 levels. So, Onyx does have a lot of potential, man. I just don't know. I don't know why that decline occurred there. Hey, bro, when you get the chance, look at the supporters chat in the Discord. I'll look at it right now. Dial up. Let's see what we got going on. All right, what do we got in the supporters chat? I'm assuming it's a cat. It is a cat. It is. Your cat's a little bit better at shoulder sitting than my cat. Your cat's also bigger than my cat. Dude, my cat will get up on your shoulder and then she'll like just flop over, lay down, and just like roll down your back and act like it doesn't matter when she claws in and scrapes down the rest of your back while she's dug in. Oh, she needs to get a lot better at that, man. Noodle name! English, my Korean friend. English. Yeah, you know what? I see you say ETF there, but I have no idea what ETF you are wanting me to look at. So, I wish I did know. You know what? Dude, the first of my Pokemon cards come today. This is going to be exciting. Let's see. Oh, boy. They should be out for delivery. The Fed was talking about lowering the interest rate. Do you know when? And when that happens, is that when retail... Okay, so Jeffrey, excellent question. I want to answer that in full detail. right after I say, Timmer, thank you very much for the super chat. Tim says, Farmy taking Americans' money like Biden, fam takes Chinese. It's all a crook, isn't it? Everybody's a crook. Everybody's taking everybody else's money. 10 cents or 10% for the big guy. Yeah. Bounty coin and revolution coin is we the people, right? Yeah, you better believe it, man. Dude, everybody out there is looking to take. Nobody is looking to build. It is wild how much people will take and take and take. Dude, it's almost like, you think of deforestation and all of that stuff, and I don't know why this example came to my mind, but you've got so many trees on the planet, right? You can cut them all down if you want. You can cut every single tree on the planet down, and then guess what? Well, we probably no longer have a planet, okay, if you cut all the trees down, but there's no more trees. Eventually, there's no more trees. If you cut all the trees down, you're not going to have seeds for new trees. You guys get it. So you cut all the trees down, you're done. If you cut the trees down and then you plant more trees, cut the trees down and plant more trees, you're good. It's a guaranteed win forever. As long as you are committed to continue building and continue growing, you are guaranteed to win forever. Nobody has that mentality, man. Everybody has the mentality, let's just cut all the trees. Let's use them. They're ripe for the taking right now. It's easy. Why do we want to regrow anything? Let's just go out there and take. Dude, I'm telling you, if people were just focused on growing, this world would be so much better. But Jeffrey, I don't know when the next Fed meeting is. Let's see if we could find that out real quick. Let's see here. What are we in, July? All right, July 26th. Crap, is that next week? Okay, released August 16th. That doesn't make any sense either. September 19th and 20th. These meetings happen on Wednesday. I don't know why these are all Thursday and Friday. July 31st. Is that a Wednesday? Yes. Alright, so July 31st is the next interest rate decision. They can cut interest rates on July 31st. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they're going to wait until an additional meeting. I don't know, right? I don't know exactly when. They might have one, maybe two cuts the rest of this year. I think they were leaning towards one cut this year. As long as the information, I guess, according to Jerome Powell, says that they can cut interest rates, then they'll cut interest rates. When they do, okay, I don't think retail is going to start coming back in on the first interest rate cut. I think once interest rates are cut back down to almost nothing, yes, absolutely, retail investors will be pouring back in. So let's just say they go from 5.5%. Can you guys see these numbers? Yeah, it's good enough. Let's say they go from 5.5% to 5.25%. Now, that's not much of a difference, okay? If you're borrowing money at 5.5% and it gets cut to 5.25%, And I know it's prime plus like 1 or 2%, so you're not borrowing money at 5.5% right now. It's a little more than that, but just use this number. If you get cut a quarter, 25 basis points, it's not going to make much of a difference. Now, when we start getting back into, 1% interest rates down here, and you're borrowing money again at 2-3% instead of 5-6%, that's going to make a difference. That makes money cheaper. People can go out there and they're not paying nearly as much in interest. So let's say right now that somebody buys, let's just use some average numbers, okay? And you guys can argue that those numbers are too high or too low or whatever. But a $300,000 house at 5%, you're paying what, $15,000 a year? A $300,000 house at well, you're not even at 5%, man. The interest rates are like 7.5%. So let's call it $21,000 a year versus 3.5%. $10,000 a year. All of a sudden, once retail interests are cut back down to where, once interest rates are cut back down to where they should be, dude, you free up $11,000 a year in mortgage interest alone. Now, add on top of that, because nobody has their cars paid off, now all of a sudden you free up an additional $5,000 a year in car rates, car loans. All of a sudden, people have an additional $15,000 to $20,000 a year available that they were wasting in interest. That's when retail investors really start to feel rich again. Now, of course, that can get ruined almost immediately if inflation gets out of control and so on. But when you start to free up this interest that people are paying right now, retail investors are going to feel rich. Doesn't mean that they are, but when they feel rich, when they've got extra money available, yes, that's when they really pour back in, Jeff. So it's not like we're going to see the people get excited. We might see a nice little spike up, but we're not going to see the major return for retail investors until they begin to feel more confident and feel more rich. And I don't think you get there until rates are low, not just the first cut. Let's see here. July 30th. Okay, yeah, Moji, man. Thanks for looking that up. They'll stay where they are. I think that they're only expecting one interest rate cut this year. So I would imagine that it takes place a little bit more towards the end of the year. But yeah, it's going to take a while for retail investors to really feel rich again. Now, if we get 1 or 2 cuts this year, and we get another 4 or 5 cuts next year, and all of a sudden the federal funds rate goes from 5.5% down to 3% or 2% by the end of 2025. Yeah, dude, people are going to have a lot of extra money available that they can go out there and spend. I think they're going to buy crypto with it. Some of them will. And if they do, oh my gosh, you guys better be ready. Clay, Pepe is consolidating after hitting an all-time high. Do you think it's going to go up or down from looking at the chart? It's attempting that break, man. I don't know. It's attempting that break, but it just doesn't have the strength to do it. But the whole market doesn't have the strength to break today. The whole market's pulling back a little bit today. Let's see. Let's see how strong that chart looks. We'll look at that chart as I say, Timmy, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm a farmer. All I do is grow stuff. This year, if I have any surplus corn, I'll actually lose money selling it. But look at grocery prices. Open your eyes. Wake up. The powers are starving me and you. They are, man. They are. And I know people feel it, right? And it's very strange to me when I see people posting, and I think it's just like political marketing when they do, and people are like, oh, you know what? Inflation is down to 3%. This guy did such a great job cutting inflation down from 9% to 3%. But, dude, you go to the grocery store, it's almost impossible. Like, you can't go out to eat every night or you are literally losing all your money. I know you are. If you go out to eat 3, 4, 5 nights a week, you're wasting a lot of money. It's insane how much food costs going out to eat. You go to the grocery store, it's still crazy, man. You know, I watch The Price is Right, and I feel like I'm still living in 2015, 2016. I'm still thinking in 2015, 2016 grocery store prices. I think she might be dreaming. It's insane to see what prices are right now, man. It really is. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answers. Okay, I don't know the answers as to how we get that stuff back down. If I did, I would implement them, man. But I don't know the answers. So let's look at Pepe real quick. Tim might know the answers because he grows that stuff. Hey, you know what, Johnny K? To me, this still looks very strong. Okay, when it tested this level, I don't know, last week, 10 days ago, whatever this is. When it tested this level, it had a very quick and a very strong pullback. Yesterday, it tested the same level. It tests the same level today, and it is not pulling back nearly as much as it did the previous time, and it's not pulling back the way that the rest of the market is. The rest of the market is down today, yet Pepe is up. So looking at this graph, okay, clearly it can pull back tomorrow. You know, people don't make sense. They could sell off. I don't know. Something could happen tomorrow. Crypto gets hit very, very hard, whatever. But looking at this graph right now, if you're trying to get a feel for crypto investors and a feel for investors in Pepe, they're holding. They're not selling off nearly as much as they were, and they're still putting in buying pressure. I think it's a sign of major strength looking at this chart. Testing, and not nearly pulling back as much. Wanting to push through that level of resistance at 6 zeros and a 4. Currently down about 20% from there. About 15%. 6 zeros and like a 3-4, 3-5. So, yeah, man. To me, it looks like they want to break through. To me, it looks like strength. To me, it's a pretty solid chart that I would hope to see goes up. So, yeah, I think you're in a pretty strong position there. Move that down. There we go. So you guys can actually see what coin is on the chart, man. If you can't see the name at the top of the screen, how do you even know what you're looking at? Send steak package before you move, Tim. Fillets and ribeyes, please. I'm a steak snob. Yeah, dude, you know what? Tim, I forget what you said you're doing with all your stuff, man. But, Tim, if you got to liquidate, you got 35 bros in here that are hungry. You get 35 hungry bros, man. I think we might do pretty good. I'm not even a steak snob, dude. I'm not even steaks. You could send me just the ground beef, dude, and I'll mash it together and make up a steak. Don't matter to me. I'm no snob at all. I can make it taste good. Don't matter what it is. I'll make it taste good. Talk to you later, bros. I got a mountain of laundry to do. I'll cook for anyone who comes to help. Gosh, somebody go help Dial Up. I am hungry. Somebody go help Dial Up. I can't make it. I got another 10 minutes on the live stream here, but one of you bros can go help her. SUI analysis, please. Yeah, Coke, man. Let's look it up. SUI. Let's see where we are. All right, down 7% on the day today. I was going to say in line with the overall market, but this is pulling back a little bit more than the overall market is. $147 million in volume, $2 billion market cap, still looking very strong. Now, this is the all-time graph. Now, I don't really notice a major level of support in the area that we're at. There's a slight little tap back here in June of 2023, and this lasted for about a month. Tabbing it down here at about 66 cents, tabbing it down here at about 65 cents. But we got to come back down to this level here, right? We tapped it and bounced off. We got to come back down a little bit. So it's tough, man, because SUI has been falling since March. The overall cryptocurrency market has really only been falling since June. So I don't know why it peaked out in March and is only seeing declines. It's kind of similar to Shiba Inu Coin's action. Shiba Inu Coin peaking out at the beginning of March and really only seeing declines since the beginning of March there. So I would say that the SUI is not necessarily following the overall cryptocurrency trend, and by that I mean Bitcoin trend. But yeah, dude, it could still do very well. This rally into March here, this is a very strong sign that it was following the rest of the crypto market back here, rallying nice since October on all the Bitcoin ETF speculation. So in that regard, it's good. I think it just got a little overinflated from where it should have been in terms of its price action. And it's fallen back down a little bit right now because of that. So that's what I'd say about SUI. You ever get your bacon? If I did, Moji, the post office confiscated it. If I did, the post office confiscated it. Hello, bro. It's been a while. Sebastiano Giustanini. Gosh, I love that name. I know I'm probably saying it wrong, but man, what a good name to say. Sebastiano, man. It has been a very long while, and I'm glad to have you back in here. Just got my pizza from the best pizza joint in Mansfield. All my assets are bought or assumed. The barn is already paid for. Sorry. Dang it, man. Tim's got everything accounted for. I thought Tim was going to be able to hook the bros up. You know, like one little bro cow. One little bro cow, Tim. That's all the bros are asking for. You could split a cow up between 34 people, and there's some people in here that wouldn't even want it. Shoot, dude. We could even give Moji the tongue. All right? We can give him the tongue. You can make hot dogs for me. I don't care. Whatever you got to do with it. Thanks, Clay. Added more to my bag just in case it hits another all-time high. Very nice, Johnny. Are you shaving it all, or when you add it, are you going to continue holding the total amount that you accumulate there? Let me know, because I often wonder what I should be doing with that too. And typically, I don't buy and then shave as it's going up, and shave a little more and shave a little more. If I'm buying, I'm usually holding it for a while, but I don't know. I'm still contemplating on what I should be doing here with Mother and Daddy Coin and all that. I hate Phoenix. Pudgy, I don't know what Phoenix did to you, but I'm sorry. I am. Why do we hate Phoenix now, man? How now, bro cow? Yeah, we do need a bro cow, don't we? No, I'm not shaving, just holding. Johnny K hitting that old. Johnny K is going to hit $1 billion market cap. And Johnny K is going to be retiring beautifully in Pepe. Then, of course, Johnny K is going to sell it at $1 billion market cap. And he's going to kick himself when it goes to a $10 billion market cap during the peak of the bull market. But it's going to be okay, Johnny K. It's going to be okay. You're going to be happy with that $1 billion market cap. And you're going to be doing very, very well. I definitely need to eat more red meat. Tim could be hooking us up, old rounder. He could be hooking us up. People don't know how to drive here. Come on. It's a nice 116 degrees. People don't know how to drive. Pudgy, let me let you in on a little secret. People don't know how to drive anywhere, man. People don't know how to drive anywhere. It's actually really funny. I was talking to my dad when we were walking earlier today, and I was like, dude, you know what, man? 50 years from now, I might be like, oh, yeah, great-grandson. Do you believe way back in the day that we used to drive our own cars? Dude, everything's probably going to be automated. Everything, you're probably not even going to be allowed to own a car. You're probably just going to have to call like a robo-Uber or something. And a car is going to show up at your house, and it's going to take you where you need to go. They're going to claim that it's for safety purposes, and all the little whippersnappers of the day will be brainwashed into thinking how dangerous it was to drive your own car way back in the day. And why would you ever risk your life like that? How did that ever... Weren't you afraid to go for a drive? Yeah, dude, it's probably going to be so different 50 years from now. Might not even take that long. And you won't have to worry. You won't have to worry about bad drivers, dude. It's all going to be robo drivers. It's all going to be robo drivers. You won't even be allowed to own a car, man. I'm not selling on $1 billion. I'll sell half. Ooh, Johnny K, you told me that you were selling on $1 billion now. So you told me you're selling on $1 billion now. What's a clutch? Dude, what's a car? What's a steering wheel? You're not going to need a steering wheel if the driver can't steer the car. People aren't going to know anything 50 years from now. It's going to be like the same way that I have no idea how to, I guess, drive a wagon down the road, hitch a horse, and all of that. It's just a different world, man. We're going to be living in a completely different world 50 years from now. I'm not saying people were, horse and buggy in it 50 years ago, but technology is surely expanding faster than it was, I don't know, 150 years ago. But yeah, Moji, nobody's going to know what anything is in 50 years. It's going to be a completely different world. Hopefully it's ruled by mother and daddy. Hopefully it's ruled by mother and daddy coin. And Bitcoin is at $1 million. And every single one of us has so much money in crypto that we don't care if we own a car or not. We could buy all of the little Uber drivers. If it hits $1 billion, it can easily hit 2. And if it hits 2, it can easily hit 10. It's true, man. You look at Bonk, you look at Pepe with Dog with Hat there. You look at all of those tokens, and yeah, man, when they do cross above $1 billion market cap, people start to think that 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion is very easy. It's not like, whoa, we're going to risk it coming all the way back down to $500 million anymore. Nope, too steep of a decline. They only think that, yeah, now we're going to 2 billion. Now we're going to 3 billion. So it could definitely hit 2 if it hits 1. My daughter has an 85 GMC for 4x4 square body with a standard transmission waiting for. There you go, Pudgy. I like it. Question is, will she be able to use it? She might not be able to drive it, man. She might not be allowed to. Timmy, thank you very much for the super chat. Tim says, that's why I paid a lawyer. My farm here paid off my estate there. I love you, bros. But, oh, dang it, man. He's got a butt coming in here. When I succeed, I'll reach down and help anyone up. But I got to take care of myself first. I hope y'all understand. Tim, you better believe that we understand, man. You better believe that we understand. And, dude, I think it's absolutely fantastic what you got going on, man. I hope that one day you move from that little cottage over to the castle next door. I hope that you continue to upgrade and that it doesn't just end with your current move. I hope it's a continued trajectory until you own the entire, and I guess the entire street, and you live on the castle, calling all the shots there, man. Yeah, never think that nobody in here should ever think that anybody doesn't care about them or whatever. And Tim, we're messing with you on the cow. We don't need to butcher a cow and send it to all the bros. We're good. Absolutely wild, though, that there's only 24 viewers in here. I feel like that is very, very low right now. I feel like that's very low amount of viewers. Especially because Bitcoin and Shiba Inu coin seem to be doing very well. Bitcoin bouncing back nicely this afternoon, going from 63.2 to 63.8. You've got SHIB going from 1697 to 1725. A nice little recovery on the afternoon here. Now, I understand that the overall hourly chart is down pretty heavy over the last 24 hours. But, dude, these minute charts don't look bad at all. These cryptocurrency prices are moving, but everybody seems to be... I'm too scared. Everybody seems to be scared, man. Nobody wants to touch anything. Nobody wants to make any money. Everybody wants to lose money. It's crazy. Tim says, Pudgy. Hopefully it has a 4-volt main small block in it. Yep. That's what it's got. Yeah. Right, Pudgy? That's what it's got in it there. 4-volt main small block. Yep. That's what I thought that it had in it. Oh, my goodness. Guys, it is 5 o'clock. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back this evening with videos. Please watch them. Please share them. You guys know that the views are down, all that good stuff. Tim, absolutely appreciate the super chats this afternoon, man. Appreciate all you guys keeping the chat going, keeping the chat awesome, having a wonderful discussion. But let's do these shout-outs, guys, and we'll be back this evening with videos. Johnny K, have a great one, man. Moji, see you later. Pudgy, Johnny K, Moji, Johnny K, Pudgy. Tim, thank you for the super chats, man. Tim, see you later. Moji, we got Michael, Dial Up, Bobcat, bro. Bye-bye to you. Tim, see you later. Moji, Old Round, Johnny K, Pudgy. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.